Alright, so what's up guys? I know in today's video I was originally supposed to be putting on a diffuser, but I have not received that yet. So instead today I'm installing the hood pins, which I got earlier, which by the way is the complete opposite of when I was supposed to get them. But, so basically I've already started because I want to get this done tonight, and I got a late start to it because I was stuck in traffic for like an hour or 2 hours. So I never really got to this, but I do want to start it tonight. So that's why I'm starting. I already drilled the hole for this side. I'll show you guys in a second how far I've gotten. And then I've already marked up where I want to cut out. Now it's just me trying to figure out how I'm going to cut this out, so I get the hood pin poking through. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of work, so I'm going to get started. And I'm just going to show you guys stuff real quick, because, yeah. But I'll show you guys stuff and I'll start cutting it and have it so you guys can watch me in high speed, because I'm learning with this side, and I'll explain more on the other side when I start that side. So on this side, you guys can see I already drilled the hole, and you can see the hood pin already poking up through there. I'm actually scraping this one up because it's supposed to be a bigger hole to fit the whole hood pin itself, like that. So basically what I'm doing is I marked this out on the bottom, because that's going to have to sit inside the hood, and I'm going to have to cut through both layers of the hood to get this hole. So I'm just kind of learning right now, so that's why I'm going to put the camera on high speed so you guys can see me learn. Then I'll explain what I learned and everything on the other side when I go to do this side, which hasn't been done yet, not even touched yet. So now is the time to just test out this side. Really zoomed in. It's getting late, so I'm just going to try and continue with this side, just continuing learning. I'll keep the camera rolling as long as I can. Whether or not it gets too dark to film, I don't know. But I've got the first layer done. And I'm through the first layer. And you can see, this is why I always say my hood's messed up, my hood is bent. That's because this whole thing right here, you can see the ripples going through. That's because the whole hood is actually bent. That's why I've been always like, oh my god, my hood's messed up, because I've actually sanded down, bondoed this hood, because it was originally in an accident, and it was like, the front of the hood was, which is here now, was like back here to where the start of this hood pin was. So I had to bend this all the way back up. That's why I always say my hood is messed up. And that's why the strut tower bar doesn't fit perfectly. I know it fits perfectly under other people's hoods, because I've seen people on forums, they're all fine with it. But it's just me, because my hood is misshapen. Now, unfortunately, there's a triple layer type deal going on in there, if it'll focus. You see that extra little piece there? That's like a triple layer. I don't know if it's just double layers lining up or what. Maybe it's a frame piece. But I gotta get through that, and then I gotta break all of this off so I can get to that hood pin underneath there. You guys probably can't see too well. You can see me because I'm always using my phone as a flash, but I got the first pin done, sort of. It's not really attached to the hood yet. It will be soon. It will be tomorrow. I'm going to continue this, but it basically had the same thing done. I don't know if I'm going to have this uploaded on time by tomorrow, but it still is really cool, and I've gotten pretty far so far. So as you guys can see, the hood pin is in place. I've also got metal shavings all down here, as you guys can see. So that's all metal shavings in the vinyl, because the clear coat layer of the vinyl actually separated from the carbon fiber, because this is really cheap and crappy vinyl. But the hood pin is in place. You can see I'm going to click the button. It pops open. I'm not going to pop it open completely because it's not perfectly lined up and it'll be an issue. But it is in place, and it does look really cool. And it will definitely, it's holding this down a lot better too, because this is why I did that. Is because this right here was lifted up. Another one thing I noticed is, now this side is down further. This side is up, lipped up further. Now this is what the other side looked like anyway, lipped up. It's got a decent lip here. This side wasn't that bad before, but now it's time to just line up the pin for this side, pop the hole in, and then I'll be done. So I'll continue that tomorrow. It's good night for me, but you guys I know are just watching this video, and the whole 8 hours of sleep I'm going to get so I can continue this. It's going to be like 2 seconds for you. So I'm going to pull some YouTube magic, and I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, so what's up guys? It's the next day, and I've already got the next one on, and it's done. So, as you can see, I closed my hood. I'm going to sit on it so it goes down. And then here's my lovely hood pin, so I just push down and pop it in, and it's all done. So this side is completely installed, it's not going anywhere, and it's all good. Now it's time to work on this side, which will be a little more instructional. I'll show you guys everything that I did to this side basically. So let's pop the hood back open again. Make sure our pin pops out like it should. Sometimes I need to push it back because my bad setup. It'll be better once I do the other side. Pop my hood. Get going. Oh, and also, if you guys haven't noticed yet, the hood looks different. It's now matte carbon fiber because when I did the first hood pin, the gloss started to peel off. And I wanted to get part of this on camera before I pulled it all off, but look. This is what happens when you buy really cheap vinyl. So now the whole thing is dry carbon fiber. It's not a bad look. It honestly shows carbon fiber a little more from a distance now. Kinda cool. It is starting to get a little hot now too, so I'm gonna try and get this done pretty quickly. But first, what I did is on this side, because I put in the pin, so we're gonna go on that side and we're gonna install the pin. Now normally they give you 2 nuts, so if it has to sit taller, you put a nut on either side of the pin so you can adjust the height. In my case, I need it pretty much as low as possible. So I have 2 washers at the top of the pin, which I'll show you guys here. So I have my 2 washers here, and then my nut just goes on the end. And then that'll tighten up and hold this in place. And that's because my hood is really shallow. And I'm replacing the rubber stopper, so if any of you guys have an IS, now you know you can do this. So you just replace the rubber stopper here for the hood. See, I took that off, you just twist it off. And then you twist on your new little hood pin. So now with the hood pin in place, it's time to close the hood, kind of see where it hits. So in my case, I like this hard a few times because I don't care too much about my hood. How you can do is you can put a blob of toothpaste on top of your pin. It looks like it's hitting in the same spot. Hold on. Or you can use a bit of tape. I'm gonna grab duct tape here. I'm gonna go backwards so you guys can see me again. But a little bit of duct tape. I like to lick the back of it so it's a little wet so it sticks better to the pin itself and less to my fingers. Then I have the duct tape set right on top there. Close the hood as I would. Make sure it hits, and then lift it back up. It's hitting right up here. And you can even see in the duct tape the notch of exactly where it hits. So now it's time to drill the hole. And by the way, I do not know the size of these drill bits, it's all just guesswork for me. Alright, marked it. So basically now that I have the small hole, I'm going to go size up and keep going up in size until the hole is big enough to fit the pin through, so I know exactly where the pin is lining up. Then I'll mark it up with the actual hood pin chunk of plastic itself, which yes, these are actually plastic. And once that is lined up, then I'll start marking out where I'm going to cut out, which with the drill like I did last night. And then I will put in the holes for the bracket itself to fit after I have it all cleaned up and ready.
Would you take my hand tonight? Would you take my hand tonight? the pain. Now we're stuck in hotels.
Okay, I kind of left the camera pointing at the sky for a while, but I've got it in place. It's fitting. It's all good. It latches. I tested the latching earlier. So now it's time to drill the holes to attach it. And I'm almost done. This side was a hell of a lot faster than the other side, not gonna lie. But that's because it's the other side I was learning. It's amazing how much things change when you're not learning anymore and you know what you're doing. So obviously I had no clue what I was doing at the start of this. Figured I'd mention that.
Dream without a warning, you and I. We can stay up all night. Yeah, we'll show them we were right. The city is our spotlight. Would it take my hand tonight? We can stay up all night. Yeah, we'll show them we were right. Would it take my hand tonight? Would it take my hand tonight? We can stay young together. We can go on forever.
Okay, so now that the hood pins are both in, they look amazing, but there is a major flaw. As you can see with this side, I can pop this one open. Oops, I can pop this one open, pull it out. It's normal, as I normally would. I should actually pop the hood first, but I'll show you what happened with this side after I pop the hood. So basically, well, now the popping thing's not working. That's a bummer in the first degree. I'm sitting to try and get this open. So you see how it pops open and it pops up? That's because the whole back pretty much just shattered. And it keeps falling apart even more each time. This is a name brand-ish one. This is Extreme Dimensions hood pins. So I'm definitely going to be making a claim saying one of them is broken. And I'll see what they'll do. I bought them on eBay, so we'll see. But that one's definitely broken, and this one is perfectly fine. You guys can see it works normally if it'll close now. See? Works fine. And this one's a lot stronger too. Like, I slapped this one down, I slapped it down like this. And you see this one rolls nicely. This one, unfortunately, is fucked up. And it's really hard to actually get it closed. So I'm gonna put you guys on the tripod just so you guys can see me close it. It'll still close, it just needs some persuasion. See? There we go. That's one. And then the other one. Done. So yeah, it sucks that one broke. I will be contacting Car ID or their eBay store and be telling them that one of them actually broke immediately and the other is fine. It seemed like one was defective, so I'm going to give them that whole spiel because that is what happens. This is definitely fucked up. But at least they still work, it still holds in place, and it's still usable and visibly good until I get the new ones. Whether or not I'll get the Extreme Dimensions again, because if they want me to send them both back, I'm going to be like, look, I got holes in my hood now, and, you know, that whole thing. So if they want me to send them back, I might just order another pair and just be like, fuck it, because I can't leave this with holes in the hood. It's so cool. So now I'm going to start filming another video, and I'm wondering, I'm not late yet for this video, but this will go up late. I know it's Thursday's video, it's going up late, because I'm going to be filming either next Thursday or next Tuesday's video right now, because I just got the part and I can't wait to put it on. So, yeah. You guys will be wondering, wow, he's wearing the same shirt as he was a week ago. Yeah, that's fine. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, obviously like the video. Comment down below what you think of the hood pins themselves. Obviously it made the sides flush like it's supposed to. I forgot to mention that. It looks the way it's supposed to. And so let me know what you guys think of the dry carbon. I'm actually kind of liking it, so it's interesting. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace out and be legendary.
So baby, pull me